The only reason why you are settling is because you do not think anything of yourself. You do not think that you deserve better. You are settling for bare minimum, and you are settling for crumbs because you feel like you don't deserve anything above that. You feel like you deserve the bare minimum, and that is where the problem starts to come in. If you always settle and if you always accept people for quote unquote who they are, or it's just who they are, you'll find yourself always having people not do enough for you or not give you enough, and you're always filling their cup up, and they're not doing anything for you. They're not adding any value to your life because you don't require it. You have to have some type of boundaries to where people have to apply a certain type of pressure in order to even get access into your life, for one. And also people have to like come with a little bit more than what they're coming with. Hold on, chapstick break. But yeah, so I was currently in a stage recently where I was just accepting people for, like I said, quote unquote, who they are, and not realizing that just because somebody is not a mean person does not mean that they need to be in my life. And we have to get through our head as well. Just because somebody is a good person or just not a terrible person does not mean that they are for you and that they need to be around you. My mom always told me a person could say F you without saying F you. A person could say they don't care about you without saying they don't care about you. Watch people's actions. Stop going based off of what they're saying. Someone could sing your praises all day long, but their actions will show something completely different. We have to get that through our heads as well. Somebody could tell me all day long that they love me, but their actions will literally show that they cannot stand me. Literally, you don't want to let it get to the point of ultimate disrespect. If you keep accepting the disrespect and let it build up, as soon as you get to that breaking point, the disrespect is going to be to a max, and you're going to look up like, how did I get here? Well, you were accepting the bare minimum, okay? And how do we not accept the bare minimum? So we have to make it to where we have boundaries. Like I said, boundaries is what you will accept and what you will not accept, and non-negotiables. Write out some non-negotiables for yourself. Write out something that you just will not tolerate no matter what. I don't care what it is. The person just cannot come with it and cannot come without it. One of mine that I realize it has to have is a person has to have respect. You have to have some type of respect, and the type of respect that I desire. Everybody's different, but that's one of them as well. But I want you guys to write out yours so you can have a set list of boundaries that you feel like is needed for when a person comes into your life. Now the next thing is, I want you guys to stop giving so many chances. Now I need to hear this, because I would give chance after chance after chance after chance after chance to people, not realizing that they did not deserve it at all. I kept giving second chances, and guess who ended up hurt in the end? This girl right here. I ended up so hurt in the end, because each and every chance I gave that person, they would do something worse and worse and worse. But guess what? Each thing they did was around the same thing that they did the first time. So it was all based off of what they already showed me in the beginning. So it's nobody to blame except for myself for allowing them back in, when I could have simply just blocked them and left them alone in the first place. But I needed to be accepted by them so badly, so I just kept letting them around me. Kill that need to be accepted. I say this in almost every single one of my videos, because like I said, confidence is key, and the key to confidence is not needing to be accepted. Stop trying to be accepted by people who don't even accept themselves. Stop trying to be accepted by people who don't want to accept you. And at some point we just have to understand that if a person doesn't like you, they just don't like you. And I think sometimes we compare and we try to look at, well, they're treating this person good, why are they not treating me good? Well, stop focusing on how they're treating them. It's all about how they're treating you. They're not treating you good. So now what? They're not treating you with respect. So what? They might be doing the most for the next person, but guess what? They're not doing it for you, and it's not personal. Don't take it personal. Just like how we don't like some people, like that person doesn't have to like you, and that does suck. It is really an ego booster. And yes, sometimes people can go about stuff in a rude way, and they don't have to go about it like that. But at the end of the day, sometimes people do, and we have to understand that everybody is not a nice person. Not everybody's gonna like be super nice to you. Not everybody is going to treat you the way you're supposed to be treated. That doesn't mean anything's wrong with you. That just means that you have to let them go and not let them around you. You have to learn how to cut it off. We cannot control how people treat us. We can control who we allow around us. Cut them off. If you constantly trying to figure out, if you are saying, why do they always do this to me? Key word, always. Meaning you should cut it off then and there. And I know it's hard because I do the same thing. I constantly let people back in and back in, but who's getting hurt in the end? Us. We are getting hurt in the end. So stop letting people get second chances all the time, because sometimes people do not deserve second chances. They just don't. Sometimes it's best for your peace to let people go so you could just elevate and continue to grow within yourself. Stop using and relying on other people all the time to make you feel good about yourself. Stop doing that, because then once they do something to you, you'll just accept it because you just want them around. Stop needing and wanting people to be around you, because at the end of the day, you really do not need it. You don't need someone around you if they're not treating you right. That's really disheartening to imagine, just accepting abuse just because you want to be loved. And that's sad, and it's the reality for a lot of people. But I don't want it to be a reality for you guys. I don't want you guys to accept any kind of love just because you feel like you need to be loved. Like I always say, love on yourself. Build a relationship with God. God will love on you. All of that. Just spend time with yourself. Take time out for yourself. I say this in every single video, but take time out for you. If you're seeing this video today, take a little bit more time out for you. Do not let that person mistreat you anymore. Time to elevate, glow up. It's about to be 2025. Do not spend this next year doing the same thing you did last year, okay? So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.